Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for March 1st. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, March 1st, in 1803, Ohio became the 17th state. Ohio is an Iroquois word meaning great water, which describes the Ohio River that forms Ohio's southern border. Ohio is nicknamed the Buckeye State because of the many buckeye trees that once covered its hills and plains. Also on this day, in 1867, Nebraska became the 37th state. Nebraska gets its name from an Indian word meaning flat water, which describes the often shallow Platte River that flows through the state. Nebraska's nickname, the Cornhusker State, refers to the way corn was harvested or husked by hand before the invention of machinery. And on this day in 1872, the U.S. Congress created Yellowstone National Park, America's first national park, located in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. It's home to a variety of wildlife, including grizzly bears. You can also see the Old Faithful geyser erupting every 20 to 30 minutes. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the saying, the black sheep of the family. The black sheep of the family is a member of a family who is a troublemaker and who is not successful in life. You might say, my sister Samantha is the black sheep of the family. She's always causing trouble and she's never been able to keep a job. I still love her though. The saying comes from the 1800s when shepherds did not like having black sheep in their herds. Black sheep were rare, but their wool could not be dyed, and so it had to be sold for less money. Other people did not like black sheep because they believed that black sheep were evil.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what was the greatest flood in the history of the planet? The answer is a flood which scientists believe occurred 18,000 years ago. An ancient Siberian lake, which was 75 miles long or 120.7 kilometers, ruptured and its waters poured outward. Scientists also believe that as the water rushed out, it was traveling at about 100 miles an hour or 160 kilometers an hour. The surrounding area was buried under 1,600 feet of water, which is 490 meters.
Health tips.
When you touch something, nerve endings in your skin send messages to your brain at a speed of over 300 feet a second, or 91.4 meters. Although touching brings your brain all kinds of information about the world, there are some things you should never touch. For example, stay away from things like hot stoves and broken glass. Before using your sense of touch, use another sense first, your common sense. The revolution's ideals of liberty and equality existed side by side with the brutal realities of human slavery. By the time of the Revolution, slavery existed in all the colonies. 1 of every 5 people was a slave at the time. The labor of slaves was very important to the development of the colonies. The existence of slavery, though, created tensions that would strain the ideals of the United States for many decades to come. Throughout the Revolution, as the states struggled to find common ground, the issue of slavery was so divisive that it threatened to shatter their fragile union. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.